Hello everyone, this is Damon with Pixnub Software. In this video, I'll be doing a brief demonstration of the new batch processor for Easy Team Builder version 5. This allows you to batch process virtual teams. Also, we have a webinar August 13th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to come to that webinar as well. There's a link in the description to this video where you can sign up for the webinar. So in this demonstration, I'm going to be doing two batch processes, and these are just demonstrations. This is not a full tutorial. And for the first batch process, I'm just going to use all default settings here. And to batch process, the only thing I need to do is select a source folder, a save folder, and then press the start button. That's really it. So I'm going to select the source folder here, and this is the folder that contains the team images. And so I'm selecting a main folder that has each team in its own individual subfolder. So that's the folder I'll select, and then just the folder where it's going to save the finished teams. And then when you batch, there are two options. You could do it with all of your teams grouped into subfolders, and that does not require a data file, and that's what I'm doing right now. You could also have all of the files in one folder, and then you could use a CSV file to establish which players are in which team. But you don't need a CSV file if you separate your team into folders. So I'll just hit Start Batch. It's going to pop up a window where I can check the settings to make sure everything looks like what I want. And after I've confirmed, I'll just hit Continue. All right, the batch processor has finished in 2 minutes and 39 seconds for 27 seconds per image. We did 6 teams there, so let's take a look at those. All right, so you can see it's built all 6 teams, and it's also organized those very neatly into groups of rows. Then within each group of row, you have the individual player, and those players are smart objects. You can do it with or without smart objects, but that allows you to move around your players and put them wherever you want in the design. So you can build first and then arrange as needed later. So yeah, pretty quick and simple. So I'm going to now I'm going to run one more team. I'm just going to do a team of 2 on this one. I'm going to change the canvas size. All right, so for this, I'm going to run a single row batch. So to do that, I'm going to go back to my settings, and I'm not going to go over the tutorial of really how to do this to set your own up, but I will just point out that you can set up your own row arrangements. You don't have to use the default. If you didn't like how it laid out the rows with the number of images per row, you can upload your own presets for that. But the defaults, there's just a multi-row and a single row default. So for this, I will use the single row. I'm going to now go back to my batch process. And I'm just going to do a different folder here that's got just 2 teams in it. And for this, I'm going to actually do a CSV, because for this particular run, I've got all of the images in one folder. I did that just so I could demonstrate one of each. But I'm going to upload a data file. And this data file, by the way, it's just a basic CSV with 2 columns with image names in one column and a group for the team name in the other column. That's all that is. So I'm going to open that. And that's it. Just hit Start. All right, 33 seconds to do 2 teams, 17 seconds a team, so pretty fast. So let's open these. see which one's going to be these two, I believe. All right, and same thing as before, each player is going to be on their own layer. And since these are smart objects, you can actually non-destructively scale them without losing quality. There are 2 different options for smart objects in there, or 3. You can have no smart objects, full size, or size optimized, which I explain more in the tutorials. So in any case, really slick and easy to build these teams. And like I say, they're all customizable once you build them. So if you're one of those people that likes to arrange everything exactly like you want it, well, you can quickly build the teams and then come back in and arrange things. So it's still going to save you a whole bunch of time. And the last thing I'll point out too is you can also build the teams directly into a layered PSD template. In this demonstration, I just built into a transparent background because that's what most people do. But you can have a full layered template and build your team into the correct layer spot that you want as well. Anyways, thanks for watching, and make sure to check that link out and sign up for the webinar.